1977 was the 25th year of the first ascent of Everest. 25th year of the first ascent of Everest. So I was sent to Kathmandu to cover the Everest summiters. And Melville de Mello came from Delhi. I'll tell you another interesting incident. The Melville de Mello, he thought he was the god, and we were not to be taken into any consideration at all. He was that kind. But he was Melville de Mello. He knew his job well. He knew how to talk. He knew how to write. Okay. First 2 days, we were cheesed off with him. He would keep us waiting for hours together while he will go and chat with the summiters, call us in to record. We record, and then we'll go to some other place. We won't have lunch. We won't do anything. Third day, we were told that we'll be going to the base camp. I said, now is the chance. So we were taken to the base camp, Everest base camp. We were given tents, and in the evening, there was a party. And Tenzing Norgay and all, dancing and all that things. The Biman Sinha and Onuk Mukherjee, unfortunately, none are alive today. So Biman had a tiff with Melville de Mello, and so he told the Sherpa, there were 2 Sherpas given to us. I'll give you a bottle of rum. Tomorrow morning we are supposed to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. You will wake us up at 3:30, but don't wake the Sahab. Don't wake him up. Getting a bottle of rum, the Sherpas were more than happy. So, early morning, and then we left for see the sunrise on the Everest. Okay. When we were gone about 1 kilometer in the valley, we could hear, "You bastards, you left us behind, you left me behind." She was shouting. But that day onwards, he was a different man. We came back to Kathmandu. He wanted to interview Desmond Doig, but Desmond Doig could not be found. Because Desmond Doig was the only man who had gone up with Tenzing and Sir Edmund Hillary to take the photograph. So he was talking to the Indian ambassador, saying extend our stay by 2-3 days because I couldn't get Desmond Doig. I have to get Desmond Doig. I have to talk to him. I overheard. And I casually went over, Mr. De Mello, can I try? He looked at me. Can you try? I have been trying for the last 7 days. I couldn't do it. You're saying, can I try? I said, can I? Try. So I went to a phone booth, call up Yakin. There was W. Bhagat there, W, a colleague of mine. I said, W, where's Desla? Desla is sitting next to me. I said, give me the phone. He said, Abhi, you are here. Where are you? I said, I'm here. I'm coming. So in 15 minutes, Desla lands. And Melville de Mello couldn't believe. 7 days he couldn't locate, couldn't get an apartment, and 15 minutes Desmond Doig comes to see me. What is happening? So that day onwards, it was good for me, but bad for me too. Because then he wouldn't leave me. He said, you're going with me to Delhi, and you're going to stay in Delhi. I am doing the program called Perspective. So you're going to stay with me. My God. Now he will not leave me. What did I do? I'll tell you another story of Melville de Mello. We were doing the Perspective. One Perspective I did with him. We were supposed to pick him up at 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, those days, wherever you stayed, you have to go to Darshan, pick up the camera, and then go pick up perimeter and go for the assignment. By the time we could do it, it was cold. We were 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. And the old man, he was pruning his roses in the garden. He said, good morning. Good morning. Come, have coffee. So we all had coffee and things like that. So it's time to go out. Go out where? So the coverage. Oh, that was, we were supposed to go at 8 o'clock. You came at 8, but 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. I'm not going out today. He didn't go out. He said, come tomorrow. So that's about punctuality. I remember I was doing a program with Mitra, the great dramatist. So Bivas Chakravarti and I went to his place. We were supposed to reach his place at 11 o'clock in the morning. We reached 5 minutes early. Rang the bell. He opened the door. Oh, Tomra, you were supposed to come at 11 and close the door. So we were waiting outside. Exactly, he opens the door. So I've seen it all. Manika, Chotritrai. And every time I went to his house, he would walk himself, come to the door, open the door, stand at the door till you go out. Small things to learn. Manika, he has to come and open the door for me. But understand this, people who reach the pinnacle don't suffer from I syndrome. I have done it. No, they don't suffer from it. They're simple people, very polite, very humble. Empty barrels sound much. I've seen it all. Mrinal Sen. Everything, he put his hand over your shoulder and speak. So I've seen it all. These guys never ever. You could, there's no pride in them for doing whatever. I'll tell you another small story. Just remember. Alauddin Khan Sahib had come to mixed house, S.D. Mahmud's house. Now, Alauddin Khan Sahib, is the guru of Ali Akbar Khan, Ravi Shankar, you name it. And R.D. Burman, he used to play the sarod. He and Ashish Khan used to play the sarod. The sarod was there. So my father said, Khan Sahib, the Bazanna can play. Also day, he picked up the sarod. And Brojan Lucius was the tabla player, accompanist for S.D. Burman. He was blind. He said, Takade, play. He said, no, I can't play with you. Why? Now I'm boy lage, means I'm afraid. Boy, you have to play. So 1 hour he played. Alauddin Khan Sahib playing sarod. After 1 hour, put the sarod down. My mother said, Khan Sahib, ki bazailen. What if? My father's nickname was Monu. He said something, I'll translate it later on. Monu babu, pahare utsenni. Pahare kemne ote? Emne. And name kemne? Emne. Or mathata usa koira diyanda. How do you climb a mountain? You slog with the heads down. How do you come down a mountain? Heads up, you can run down. I'm still climbing a mountain. Don't raise my head. Coming from Alauddin Khan Sahib. That's the humbleness of a great man. The Asansol transmitter got inaugurated by Mrs. Gandhi. And suddenly our station director decided that I should go with Mrs. Gandhi to Shantiniketan also. So I was asked to accompany her on the helicopter. So I got into the helicopter and she went, as we took off, she went, changed to a sari. Red sari, white with the red. And food came for her. It was about 30 minutes flight. She asked me, have you had breakfast? I said, yes, ma'am. She looked at me and said, don't ever tell a lie to me. Never tell a lie to me. Understand? Khana. I've traveled to internationally with Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. Every time the fly would take up, he would come and sit next to me, and we talk about what? Photography and motor rallying. Down to earth. No boasts, nothing of the sort. People who thump their breasts and talk are empty people. They live in a fool's paradise. People of value, they don't talk. They're extremely humble. There's a saying that বাঁশের থেকে কঞ্চি বড়. A bamboo, the shoot of a is bigger than a bamboo.